Arsenal win in an epic encounter in a match that was so tight and the game was in the balance throughout the whole thing. But we came out 3-1 victors against Man United. Whew, boy was that a roller coaster ride. I thought we lost it when Garnacho slipped past that goal, and in the 88th minute, luckily it was just ruled offside, and then we ended up winning by 2. I'm so happy right now. I'm just buzzing. Now, the game started off quite cagey. No team really wanted to mess up early on like we both had done in the previous game. Both teams were pressing quite high, but to be fair, United sat more with the low block, and we were trying to press higher when United had the ball. Arsenal did quite well to nullify United playing out from the back. You saw them struggle. Like I said, we were pressing quite higher, so Onana really didn't have much to go to besides the 2 centre-backs next to him. I think, the game was quite cagey in the beginning. No team really had the upper edge. I thought, though, Arsenal were the better team from the jump. And when, I don't know if you guys remember Havertz's chance in the first half, where he just scuffed it off his left foot. I don't know what he did. Maybe he tried, it looked like he was going to go into the path of Nketiah, but Havertz should have done much better with that chance. He really should have done better. Yes, the ball was kind of under his feet, but come on, I'm sure everyone can agree that Havertz has to be at least getting a shot off there. Whether it's in the net or not, it has to be getting a decent shot off it. Havertz just couldn't do that. And obviously, speaking of Havertz, he had an extremely sloppy pass. He was just too nonchalant with it. And of course, the former Spurs player, out of all the players on the whole pitch, it has to be the former Spurs player, Christian Eriksen. I mean, to be fair, to give Christian Eriksen his flowers, he did very well to find Rashford. Beautiful little pass. And Rashford as well did really well, drove at the defense. Maybe we should have closed him down. Maybe we just weren't tight enough. But it's always tricky. Rashford's so quick. Rashford drove at the defense and he found the back of the net with a really good finish inside the post. But, as soon as us Arsenal fans started to drop our heads, guess what? The team didn't accept that. We found an extremely important instant, and I mean 30-second instant response by the foot of Martin Odegaard. Great finish from our captain. Some beautiful play from us. Martinelli did very well to find Martin Odegaard in that position. We deserved it. We were on top the whole game. United found their lucky goal, their one counter-attacking goal. They played like they were Fulham or something. They came, they sat back, they found a lucky counter-attack, and they went back to sitting back in that low block. But guess what? We didn't allow that. Martin Odegaard to finish. Like I said, I think Martinelli did very well to find Odegaard, so I'm very happy there. Now moving on from the goal, there was a time where the ball was almost like a lost cause and it didn't bounce out, and Eddie just went and he showed real hustle, real fights, which is something that I've been praising Eddie about the whole season. Eddie showed some real hustle, ran down the ball, and Lindelof waited for a tackle. And to be honest, I'm surprised it was a yellow card. And I was surprised when I was talking about it. To me, if Lindelof does make the challenge, Nketiah runs away with the ball, and it's going to be a one-on-one, or at least a one-on-one with the defender. And you look at the tackle is a high boot kicking Eddie in the head. How it was only a yellow, I don't know. I think a red should have been shown there, but yeah. To sum up the first half, I'd say we were much the better team. We just needed a little more from everyone to kick on and get that second and third goal. We started the second half with more of the same. Very good play, controlling the ball, but to be fair on United's part, they started off much better. They didn't look like a Fulham. They didn't just sit back. They held the ball quite well when they had it. They were much better in the second half than they were in the first. And to be fair, they did have us on ropes at times. Was it Ben White, I think? Ben White with the beautiful block when probably Rashford is going to score his second of the day. Yeah, and boy, let me just say that Martinelli and Aaron Wan-Bissaka matchup today was so tasty. Both players were so good. And Martinelli was on fire, and Wan-Bissaka was so good defensively. It was such a good watch. I'm sure United fans would agree that matchup was so good to watch. Both players were just playing so well. And Havertz did well to almost win a penalty. Great ball from Nketiah. Great first touch from Havertz, but it was a dive. Let's just be honest, it's a dive. I don't understand. You haven't got a goal or an assist for Arsenal. You're 1-on-1. If you just stand your ground, right? If you just don't dive, you're going to be 1-on-1. You can get a good shot off. Why dive? Like, it's a dive. Like, we all know Havertz was diving. Havertz was looking for a dive to win a penalty. Why did he dive? It's a clear dive to me. I agree with VAR there. But other than that, the half was pretty much in the balance. Both teams were having their chances. Both teams were having their times. And Saka's chance when the ball kind of rolled through, I forget who passed it, rolled through for Saka, and all he had to do was just put it either side of the keeper and we would have been 2-1 up and on our way for a win. Yeah, Saka kind of lashed at it. I don't know if maybe he just didn't know much about it, but like I said, he seemed to lash at it and just hit Onana right there, right in front of him. Yeah, it really should have got a goal there and we would have been 2-1 up. And now on to United. We got caught in a bad position as we had been previously throughout the game. We were caught in a bad position. Really good counter from United. And Garnacho did very well to tuck away his chance. And the moment that ball hit the back of the net, I thought it was over. Because to me, it didn't look offside. I thought it was over. Luckily, it was just offside by a hair. But guess what? Offside is offside. I'm so happy it was offside. Otherwise, I would have hated Garnacho to come in and just basically win the game for United. And now on to us. We had a corner. I didn't think much of it. I was kind of, getting to the fact that, okay, this is going to be a 1-1 draw. We move on after the international break. So we had our corner. The ball got to the back stick. Declan Rice chested it beautifully. There's no impeding there. I don't know what the hell Johnny Evans was doing, but there's no impeding right there. Declan took it down and he smashed it, took a deflection, and the ball found its way in the back of the net. Somehow, I don't care. The joy I felt when that went in, I'm sure all of you will feel the exact same, and I'm beaming right now about it. What a goal. Declan Rice's first goal for Arsenal, and what a time to get it. I mean, like I said, even the more sweeter that according to everyone else, this guy that just scored the goal was overpaid. We paid too much for him. He's not that good. Look at that now. Declan Rice makes it 2-1 for Arsenal. Declan, and he deserved the goal. He had such an amazing game. Like, he was throughout the game. He was just bossing the midfield, bossed Casemiro. Beautiful game from Declan, and he definitely, thoroughly deserved the goal. So happy for him. And on top of that, Gabriel Jesus scored a fantastic goal. Absolutely fantastic goal. Stunning Arsenal counter-attack. We're showing United how to do a proper counter-attack where we're not offside. Stunning Arsenal counter-attack. Vieira with yet another assist. Beautiful, Vieira played it so perfectly at the right time. Very happy with that. And Jesus, let's just talk about that. Jesus showed absolute skill, composure, and pure class. Fake shot to send Dallo to the shops. Get out of here. And Jesus slotted it beautifully into the bottom corner. Oh, I'm so proud of the fight and the maturity this team showed throughout the game. We dominated the game. Odegaard, Rice bossed the midfield. Saliba was so good yet again. I mean, the grit and steel we showed in this game, so encouraging for us Arsenal fans. We played so well throughout the game, and we definitely deserve to win. I don't care which team you support. If you're neutral, you cannot deny Arsenal deserved to win the game. Now onto the international break with 3 vital points, and then we go again after the break. So I'm just so happy right now. But let me know your guys' thoughts in the comments. Just how happy are you with the result? Who was your man of the match? And I'll see you guys in the next one.